Welcome to Brewtubr.
I'm Dan.
And I'm Julia.
And today we're in Roselle, Illinois, checking out Pollyanna Brewing and Distilling.
Let's craft some optimism.
This one's called Nose Over Tail.
This is a Maibach lager.
Ooh. Yeah. Oh, starting off strong. This one's got a 7% ABV. Ooh. All right. A little bit stronger than your typical lager, right? Being a Maibach, that's pretty typical. Less malty presence on this one. Bigger hop presence. A bit drier on the palate. I mean, it's still got the classic lager taste, right? It's very delicious. Definitely get like bready flavors. Yeah. It's very smooth. This one's a bit thicker.
That color too.
It's great. And yeah, look at that color. I mean, it's just a lovely, almost like, it's very golden. And it makes me think of that Alkaline Trio song, Nose Over Tail. So can't go wrong with that.
This is the Pollyanna Pils.
This one's a German Pilsner lager.
Ooh, that is lemony for a Pils. I was actually expecting, I don't even know what I was expecting, but that has such a lemony start to it. I've never had a Pilsner like that. Like typically, like sometimes you have more of like a sweeter like note that you usually get, but this is lemony. It's really, really light. There's not a lot of that like strong beer forward flavor you sometimes get, if you know what I'm talking about. It's that presence of the hops, things like that, but that is different. It's very good. It's very light. Love that for summer. It's also a little bit bitter on the finish of it. Again, like not expecting that from a Pilsner. So really stand out. Try this one out.
This one's called Roselle Red.
This is a Vienna lager. And also gold medal winner of the Great American Beer Festival.
I can see why. This one gold. Ridiculously smooth. This is a beautiful amber color. I definitely get like a caramel toffee kind of vibe with it. This is insanely smooth and ridiculous and awesome in the best way possible.
Gold medal winner.
There's a reason why I won gold. Because it's delicious and it's refreshing as all hell. So, boom.
Boom. This is a smoked Halls of Hel.
This is a smoked Helles lager.
Ooh, I smell smoky. Sometimes when you have like a smoked drink, it's like, I'm drinking a fireplace. Like, it's literally like, but this smokiness is not like a mezcal. It's not so like smoky forward. It is literally balanced with that smoky, sweeter, lighter, crisp perfection. I am normally I was risking it with this one. Normally I am not a big smoked beer type of person. Mezcal, that's more of Dan. I would drink full glass of that. That is so tasty, and it's sort of savory, especially too. Like that's sort of the notes that I'm getting from it.
This one's called Lexical Gap.
This is a West Coast IPA.
Big hop bitterness coming in with this one. It's very, very strong. It's a 7.3% ABV. It's just insanely crisp and refreshing. I'm like all about this, okay? Normally we're not big West Coast fans, but I would totally just crush this. It's delicious. Definitely get pineapple on the palate mixed with a little bit of sweetness, a little bit of bitterness. Absolutely delicious. There you go.
This is Humpenscrump.
This is a Hefeweizen.
That's the best name I think I've ever said. Ever. I get a lot of that clove, banana, traditional Hefeweizen flavoring. I really like how this is, again, on the lighter side. It's not too heavy. You could drink this pretty fast and easily. Just like sort of the thought that goes through my head. But what I love is that it really has a nice like sit on your palate. I think I like that it's not as so banana-y that you're like, I'm drinking banana right now. It has a really nice balance. It's like a little like fruit note on your palate.
Yeah.
I like that. We're
It's
getting
good.
so fancy here.
This one's called Eleanor.
This is a porter. This is the porter dance.
Yeah.
How is it?
It's really good. This is delicious. I mean, like, here's what I love. Like, it's just a classic porter. Lots of, like, dark chocolate, baker's chocolate smokiness. Just well done. Really delicious. It's a 6.8% ABV. So, about what you would expect with the porter, right?
It's like
Honestly,
savory chocolate.
It's just really well done.
That's what I love about porter.
It's really well done. And you know what? If you're in fall time, if it's a little bit cold outside, you want to just like cuddle up by a fireplace, this will get you right to that place. It's phenomenal, fantastic. I'm a big fan of this one, man. Eleanor, you done me well with this beer.
This is zoned.
This is a hazy IPA. Everybody's got to have one.
Okay, I don't know why. I'm getting right from the gate. It's almost like a peppery note, mixed then right with the citrus, the lemon, the orange, all of that goodness that we love in hazy IPAs. Incredibly smooth, and it's almost like, is this going to be spicy? But it's not. It's not spicy at all.
No.
That is a great hazy
Pepper and citrus.
pepper. What can go wrong?
This one's called Apple Brandy Barrel Aged Orenda Volume 3.
This is a Belgian triple.
I'm
Good job
stoked.
with that
Thank
name,
you.
by the way.
I did a great job, and I'm
weren't
stoked
worried.
because this thing has won a crap ton of awards.
So many awards.
And it smells like apple brandy,
Good.
and it smells like a barrel. Dude, that's righteous. Wow. If you're a fan of Crown Royal Apple, I feel like this isn't that far off.
Okay.
This actually, I would prefer to Crown Royal Apple. Crown Royal Apple has kind of that artificially
Sour
green
apple.
apple whiskey
Yeah.
taste. This has a very natural green apple taste. You definitely taste like the barrel aging of the beer. And then you have like a Belgian base for your beer. So it's refreshing, it's smooth, it's a little smoky, it's a lot of sweet and sour. There's a lot happening here.
That's like a vanilla. Too.
When it dries,
Yeah.
it kind of gives you like a nice vanilla, almost like apple pie a la mode
Yes,
vibe.
yes, that's
But-
exactly it.
I mean, there's definitely a booziness
Yeah.
up front. That's what I'm trying to say. There's a big boozy kick right up front, and then it sits, and you're like, wow, apple pie.
That
It's
is.
pretty rad.
That's why it won all the awards. This is fun size.
This is a milk stout with additives. Good additives, not the bad kind.
Oh my gosh. Okay. They list this as having peanut, cocoa nib, vanilla bean, and sea salt. I love any sort of like salt sort of mixed in with like chocolate, caramel, things like that, and that is the vibe that you're getting from Fun Size. What I love too is that you get that milk chocolate right out of the gate, sort of like, again, when you eat your favorite peanut butter chocolate flavored candy. That's Fun Size. And also, shout out to Pollyanna. We love their Fun Size series. They bring out a lot of different variations of it. So always looking forward to the Fun Size series. So Pollyanna actually has 4 different locations. Today we're actually in downtown Roselle, which is like right off of the highway, which is really convenient to get to, especially if you're like coming from like right outside of Chicago and want to hop on the highway. Definitely check out the Roselle location. But they also have a St. Charles location that has a brewery, plus a distillery. So we're getting into that sort of a realm, which is awesome. And then in Lemont, they actually also have a brewery plus a cocktail lounge area, so called Pollyanna Social. So make sure to check out one of their 4 locations because they are all over here, and that is a good thing. Also, be sure to check their social media for any upcoming events or live music. I know here at the Roselle location, they have a beautiful beer garden, so they have live music. They're also very community centered here at Roselle, so they also have like a giant like German fest coming up this spring. We saw like as we were coming into town. So again, make sure to stay tuned with like what is going on because they have a lot of offerings. And also they are partners with very like literally right next door is Linford Winery. Shout out to Linford Winery, one of our favorite wineries here in Illinois. Thanks for watching, Brewtubers. As a reminder, you have to be 21 and older to drink in Illinois, and make sure that you like and subscribe. Hit that little bell and like and subscribe, especially if you like what you're seeing, and make sure to comment down below as to what your favorite beer is from Pollyanna.
As always, be responsible, tip your tenders, drink locally, and cheers.
Cheers.
Thanks, Pollyanna.